Let's talk about solving a quadratic equation using the square root property with maybe some decimal answers and just a little more advanced problem. So we have 2 times y plus 7 squared equals 64. And remember the objective, if we want to use this square root property, is to get something squared on one side of the equation by itself. So the first thing we're going to do is to try to get rid of that times 2. So we're going to divide by 2 on both sides. And we're going to end up with y plus 7 squared equals 32. That's a bit disappointing because 64 was a perfect square before we messed it up. But we need to get that squared thing all by itself. Now that we have y plus 7 squared, everything on the left is squared. We're going to square root both sides and end up with y plus 7 equals the square root of 32. But we also have y plus 7 equals the negative square root of 32. So we need to finish solving this. We're going to subtract 7 from both sides and get y equals negative 7 plus the square root of 32. It's also all right to write the square root of 32 minus 7. Over here, we're going to subtract 7 on both sides and get y equals negative 7 minus the square root of 32. Those are going to give you 2 different answers. You're allowed to put that in the calculator and round it to the nearest hundredth. Let's pop over to the Alex answer so we can see those numbers calculated for you. And we're going to get about negative 1.34 or about negative 12.66 for our 2 solutions.